Oh, Jamar Chase with the dive. Because Garrett Wilson's wide open. Garrett Wilson, touchdown Barrett. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here in the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Oregon Ducks rebuild here on ESPN NCAA College Football 2025. Yes, there's a lot of heavy quotations on that title because, yes, it is the game, but it is a mod on Madden 24. So, you guys should know that by now. But if there's anybody that's watching this video for the first time, that's what we're doing here. You guys know the drill at this point. You win against a team, you take a player. You lose, nothing happens except for I get angry, which in its own right is something enjoyable for some people. But today's episode, we take on Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo. But not just because we take them on is why I'm excited about this episode. I'm excited because they haven't won a game all season. Now, you guys know my history with this series. I have not been the best player in these games, but I have won, I think, 2 in a row? I'm on a 2-game win streak? I don't know. Maybe I'm getting good. I don't know. Kind of crazy. Next episode, we play USC, which is our first big chance to steal a quarterback that I actually want, which is Caleb Williams. So we gotta win next week. Gotta win next episode. But today, we take on a winless Colorado Buffalo team. We should win. But then again, when I say that, we usually lose. So hopefully I can put that past us and we can win this game and we can take a Buffalo player, even though we already have Travis Hunter, and I'm not going to take Shadir Sanders, so I don't really know who I would take if I win this game, but we can't think about that. We got to think about the win first. So if you guys are excited for more Oregon's videos, more Oregon Duck videos, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's get started. So here we are. It is week number 8. It is time to play against the Colorado Buffalo. You guys know who this roster's compiled of. It's the team from this past season, obviously without Travis Hunter because we have him. You got Miles Slusher, who's a strong safety. They also have Trevor Woods, and they have Shadir Sanders, which I would consider, but he's not that much higher of an overall than Bo Nix is. And we play Caleb Williams next episode, and he's like a 95 plus. So I certainly want to target Caleb Williams if we were to beat USC. Now, there's not a guarantee we will, but I want to beat him. There's a couple decent players that I could definitely go after, including Marvin Ham II. I might go after him. They don't really have a ton of great offensive linemen, which is kind of concerning, and we don't really need a strong safety. If we look at our team, which I could have just done that in the roster thing, but I've already backed out. So if we look at our team, positions that we could use is a right guard, but we already got Zion Nelson from last episode. Or I think from last episode, one of the previous episodes. We need a right guard. We don't need a receiver right now until we come up against a team that has another good receiver. We're good on running back for right now. Tight end we're good with. Strong safety, we have is it Evan Williams? What's his name? Yeah, Evan Williams. We have Evan Williams. He's a 91. I think their Slusher guy is a 91 as well. So maybe that's not that big of an improvement. And we're pretty solid on running backs or on linebackers since we added Tommy Eichenberg and Abdul Carter. We could use a defensive tackle. That's really the other hole that we have. And corner we're pretty good with as well. We got 4 really, really good corners. And obviously we have Brian Addison, right? Yeah, Brian Addison. I keep wanting to say Braylon Addison. That's not the right guy. But D-tackle and I guess strong safety would be another position that we could actually use an upgrade for. But if we go to Colorado's team, I don't think they have either one of those positions that are better than ours. So they're 91 Miles Slusher. Does he have at least star? No. So he's the same overall, and he doesn't have a development tree. At least Evan Williams has star. So that's probably out of the question. And then a D tackle, their best D tackle is rated below what ours is. So yeah, we're not going to take either one of those. This is going to be a pretty tough decision. Now, I guess we could throw the whole I don't have to take a player if I do win the game. But I mean, I still will. Maybe we take a punter. Their punter is pretty highly rated. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm going to go with here. But then again, I'm getting ahead of myself. We still have to win the game first. I could be talking all this crap about taking a team, figuring out who we're going to take, and then we don't even win the game. So we got to win this game against the Colorado Buffalo. We do have to go on the road. It's going to be pretty tough, but I think the way that we've been playing, combined with the fact that they haven't won a game all season, should fare pretty well in our favor. But then again, it is me playing Madden. That's not a good combination. All right, we got the Donald Duck uniforms on. I knew I had to rock them at some point, and we are rocking the Donald Ducks. Maybe that'll give us some good luck out here in Colorado, to take on the Buffalo. And I did remember, I forgot this, but the player model that this mod has for Shedeur Sanders is Primetime, is Deion Sanders, but with a mustache. If you guys remember all the way back to my Ohio State Buckeyes rebuild video that I did like 4 or 5 months ago at this point, I realized, or I discovered, that that was the player model for Shedeur Sanders, and it took me out. There's also a short on my channel if you want to go see that specific moment instead of having to look specific. Oh, that's a fumble, and that's already our ball. Oh my God, this Colorado team's bad. This Colorado Buffalo team is so bad. No wonder they're already 0-6. But if you want to go, there's a short on my channel talking about that player model and my reaction, my first reaction to that, seeing that. So that's kind of crazy. I can't believe that. I forgot about that until just now, that his player model is just his dad with a mustache. It's like his Leon Sandcastle, just without the afro. That's Terrence Ferguson. And I also forgot this. Last episode, in the win, Bo Nix threw for 500 yards. I forgot completely about that because I was just heaving the ball down the field. And Bo Nix got the job done. 500 plus yards. That doesn't mean he's safe necessarily, because obviously we're looking for Caleb Williams in the future. But 500 yards is pretty diabolical. That's a big-time touchdown. Is that Rome Odunze? It is. The recent addition, Rome Odunze, scores the receiving touchdown, first one of the day, for the Donald Ducks. And just like that, we lead 7-0. If it's going to be that simple, then I'm going to be pretty happy, boy. But I don't think we're going to be getting a fumble on every single possession of the Colorado Buffalo. I think that was just kind of lucky. We got a nice hit on him, and it popped that ball out. But we'll see. Maybe it'll happen. Maybe Shedeur will throw some interceptions. Who knows? Or maybe we can get to him a little bit with the defensive pressure. We got Chop Robinson. We got a lot of talent on this defensive line, so I've really worked for it, grabbing some of these players. We do need to improve the D-tackle spot, like I've mentioned before, and I've thought about this. Brandon Dorlus can play D-tackle. So we can move Brandon Dorlus to defensive tackle if I need to, if we come up against a team that has like an amazing defensive pass rusher, and we just have to, like, we can't pass up on it. We have to add him to the squad if we win that game. That's a possibility. We could add him, move Dorlus to D-tackle, and then be pretty much good on the defensive line. And we force a 3-and-out, basically, to the Colorado Buffalo on their second possession after we scored on the fumble. And Rome Odunze had a little bit of room, but it closed. And now we actually have to have a real drive. We can't just go from where we started on the previous drive with a fumble. So we actually have to drive down the field and see what this Colorado defense is all about. But Braylon Allen's already taken it for 10 yards. If we can get 10 yards of carry, I will be a happy boy, like I said before. But we're not going to be getting 10 yards of carry because we're going to get pulled back there. That's okay, because I'm going to go with a little mesh spot. You know I'm a slut for mesh spot. Oh, he's open. I just got to wait for it. Maybe I waited a little too long. I didn't want him to I didn't want to throw it and then he runs out of bounds. That happens sometimes. So I didn't want to do that, but I maybe waited a little bit too long. And he didn't get as many yards as he probably could have there. That's okay. We're going to run the exact same play. It's going to work twice because that's what happens. It didn't work as efficiently, but it still worked. We got a couple yards out of it. I love these Donald Duck uniforms, man. They look so good. They look so good. We're going to go Ohio spacing because, you know, I'm from Ohio, so I got to run the home play. And that's Roma Dunze, the man who's caught the touchdown earlier. Look at this photograph, baby. We are driving down the field once again against the Colorado Buffalo, and it's Roma Dunze, got drilled on the hit but holds on. That's number 2 for the Donald Ducks. And that's number 2 for Rome. Talk about making an instant impact. He had a pretty good game last episode. I mean, he was the title of the episode. So that's 2 straight weeks where he's been pretty amazing. And he's already got 2 touchdowns, and we lead early 14-0 against Colorado. Let's keep it up, boys. Let's not put the foot on the pedal, or put the pedal on the pedal. Put on the brakes is what I wanted to say. Let's keep it going. Let's make sure that we can build like I'd prefer a 4 touchdown lead before easing up. That just would make me feel a little comfortable. And maybe we can get it right there. Okay, maybe not. Jimmy Horn Jr., 6 catches, 81 yards last game. It's okay. That's a solid, respectable game from a receiver. And Shadur, quietly, is perfect right now. 5 for 5. Or 6 for 6, maybe. Oh, he's going to run right into Carter. No, he runs the other way. Shadur's got some speed. He's going to take off. And he dives or slides down at the 33. Shadur changed his whole direction. He was going to get sacked by Abdul Carter. Turned into 360 and actually got some pretty good yards. He's got some speed. That's a lot of speed that Bo Nix really doesn't have. I mean, Bo can move, but not like Shadur. And now the Buffalo are starting to get a little bit of momentum. Shadur might be building up a little bit of confidence here. We can't have that. We got to keep the depression building for Colorado here. And they won't snap it before the end of the quarter. So we will go into the second quarter up by 2 scores. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it rolling. A lot of adjustments at the line from Shadur. Multiple different adjustments. And he's just going to fire it in, and it's the tight end, but he breaks the tackle. Or he didn't really even break it. He just kind of like didn't get tackled by our guy that was covering him. Unfortunate. And now they're starting to get a little dangerous here. They're moving the football more than I would like. Oh, that's a bad throw. More so a bad route, but still a bad throw. I don't know if it would have been caught even if he had a clean route and didn't get tied up with Eichenberg. Tough to say. But an incomplete 2nd and 10. He's going for it all, and he gets it wide open. Man, I'm starting to not like Florence, man. He gets beat far too easily. I don't know what oh, no, it's not Florence. It's Jackson. Or is it Jackson or is it Florence? I don't know. One of the two gets beat very easily, but then he comes and saves the day. It's an interception in the end zone. We will deny Colorado points, and maybe he can take this to the house. No, he couldn't. I just was dogging you, Kyrie Jackson, and you come and do that. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. He intercepts Shadur Sanders in the end zone and returns it pretty nicely. I pressed the wrong button, or I didn't press a button at all. I saw him stand there, and I just didn't press the button to give it to Braylon Allen. That's my bad. Fire that in. That's Marvin. Not a great throw, but it works nonetheless. Marvin catches it for a nice gain. And we'll continue to move down the field with Braylon Allen and this offense. 4 carries, 29 yards for the big dog. Hand it off to him one more time because why the F not? He gets 5 yards on that one. And then we'll think that we're going to run it for a 3rd time. But we're going to run my favorite play, mesh spot. This time Marvin's underneath. I love that. And Marv's got the athleticism. Maserati Marv down to the 3-yard line. And Bosif's having himself a day. He is having himself quite the day. I'm going to check this down to T-Ferg, and that's a tutty. 3 touchdowns in the first half. Has this ever happened in the history of the Oregon Ducks on this series? I don't think it has. I don't think we've ever had a 3-touchdown lead in the first half. And I just want to, I'm not on all pro like I was against the Buckeyes. I'll tell you when I go down to all pro. I will tell you, trust me. All Madden difficulty. I'll let you know when I go down to all pro. But I am still on all Madden difficulty with the same stuff that I have been on the entire series except for that game against the Buckeyes. 21-0 against the Buffalo. Washington beat Utah So they still are building their lead in the division, which is not great because they're a pretty decent team, even though we did beat them and grabbed Roma Dunze, which is honestly the best possible outcome we could have had, because adding Roma Dunze to this team with Marvin Harrison and the other dude, I forget his name off the top of my head, but I can't think of it, Troy Franklin, adding him to this team is pretty crazy. So I'm happy we beat Washington at least once. Oh, we couldn't get off the line. That's upsetting. He had a wide open man. I could have probably affected that a little bit better if I just would have won one of my battles on the defensive line there. We just didn't do it. We just don't have a defensive tackle that's dominant enough to win in the inside like that. Oh, I missed the chop tackle. Whoops. Abdul Carter was right there to stop him, but I just missed it. Pretty normal for me. All right. Obviously, we're in college, so no 2-minute warning, which I learned the hard way one episode. Go back and watch. Are they going to snap this under... Are they going to wait? What are they doing here? They shouldn't be waiting. I don't know. Oh, they're going for a screen. It was a very poor screen. Dorless got there super quickly. And Shadur didn't have a lot of time to find the open man on the screen. I don't know what they were waiting so long for, though. Knock that down. Florence, easy. I probably could have picked that, but I just wanted to go safe with the knockdown. And they are out of field goal range. They cannot punt or not kick this for a field goal attempt. And I'm probably, I was going to let this roll to the end zone, but I'm not even going to have the chance. It's at the 20. That was a bad punt. Not a good punt from the Colorado Buffalo punter. So that makes me think I'm not going to take their punter. He's a 90+ overall, I think. And that's, oh my God, that was a bad decision. I thought for sure he was going to be wide open. I was wrong. I'm sure there was somebody open down the field, but I thought that they were all going to be covered and the guy underneath would be open. I was wrong on that. Uh-oh. Can Bo outrun this? He might be able to, but I'm not going to be able to make an accurate throw anyway, so throw that away. Man, not a good drive. 3rd and 10 already? They want me to run it? I don't want to run it. It's 3rd and 10, and I got some athletes out here. I trust the big dog. Terrence Ferguson, I trust you. I trust you for a reason. Terrence Ferguson is that dog. Love that man. So good. So good. Now where do we go with? Under a minute to go. Probably underneath the roam. He's going to take a hard hit. That was a somewhat medicine ball type of throw, but he held on for a big catch and didn't take that crazy of a hit. Under a minute. Fire that in. That's an aggressive catch, Troy Franklin. I'm going to use one of my timeouts. 48 seconds at the 33. We got plenty of time, and we got a pretty decent kicker, I think, so we can make a field goal from here if we have to, but I don't want to make a field goal here. I want to score a tutty. I want that 4-touchdown lead like I was talking about. And I'm not going to get it on that one. I did not even see him. I was looking down the field. I wasn't even concerned about who was in front of me. That's on me. That backs me up real bad. Now I have to hit a huge throw here, which I don't want to do, but I might be able to. Nope, that's overthrown. Bo, you've been having such a good day. Maybe I backed up too far out of the pocket. I don't know, but that was a throw you got to hit, but he didn't hit it. Now all I ask for is to get into field goal range. And I might have to just dump it, and I didn't get into field goal range. I took that sack, and that was brutal. I can't believe I took that. That's crazy. Knocked me completely out of field goal range, and I couldn't get back. Insanity. Can I stop this? Manning? Oh, I almost got there. That would have been an amazing punt. But they'll have the 20, and they will have 27 seconds to see what they can do. They haven't really been able to be consistent for the most part. Little check down. Keep him in bounds. Or tackle him, please. At least I don't care about in bounds. Just tackle him. 20 seconds from the 38. I'd rather go man. Switch me to man, please. That's a quick throw. It's somehow caught. That's some good grip strength to catch that football. It is real grippy. Abdul Carter. He's got you in his sights, but I didn't want to dive. I wasn't sure I would get it. I usually miss those, so I was a little hesitant, and he throws it away. That would have knocked him out of field goal range, for sure. They're still not in field goal range, but that would have definitely knocked him out. Quick throw. Didn't really get any yards, I don't think. Maybe got a couple. And with one timeout, 9 seconds, what are they going to do here on 3rd and 8? They're going to go with a... Ooh, that would have gotten him into field goal range if it wasn't incomplete. Good job from Florence. And now they're forced to throw it deep. How far can Shadur throw it? How big is the arm? He will heave to the end zone. Knock it down. Thank you. And we will head to the halftime locker room up 21-0 over Colorado. For the first time, I think, in this entire series' history, we are going into a locker room up by 3 scores. And we get the ball. So it would have just been even better if I would have put that last one in the end zone. But I'm stupid and I suck at this game, so I obviously didn't do that. Whittington gets to the 16. I probably need to change that, don't I? Whittington's probably not the best guy to have returning punts or returning kicks for me. He's not the most electric guy, but I don't really know if I have a guy that is super fast or anything like that. I'm just looking for Marv at this point, and it's not going to be accurate enough. I didn't really have anybody. I ran my favorite play, but Marv didn't get open like I wanted him to. That's okay, because I've got T-Ferg. He turns up the field. He's got a first down. Expertly done. Now we go with a little Y corner. I don't know why the corner, but we're going to go Y corner. Underneath Marvin Harrison. You know I love the underneath stuff. Little short throws that gets you 6, 7, 8 yards. I love that stuff. I'm a sucker for it. You could say I'm a slut for it, but I already said I was a slut once in this video, so I can't say it many times. That's an ugly throw, but was Rome open on that one? Run it back. Rome might have been wide open on that play. Oh, I don't know, because it's changed now. Maybe in editing I'll find out if he was open. Let's go with a middle, high, low. I do enjoy this play. Doesn't always work out for me, but I enjoy it. I think it might work out for me on this one. Marv, go up and get it, Marv. Not a great throw from Bo, but still probably should have came down with it. It was a tough throw. It was a tough catch from Marv. Double coverage and everything. Still probably should have came down with it. Braylon gets us a couple, but not anything too crazy. And then maybe a little flood drive. Little flood drive action. Got to get that ball away. It's going to be to Holden, somebody I don't normally throw to. 4th and inches. We have a 3-score lead. I'm going to go for this. I have the comfort in having a decent chunk of a lead in the second half. I feel confident I can go for this. And if I don't get it, it's not a big deal. But I want to get it, so I'm going to go to Bryant, and I get the first down. Perfect. Couldn't have asked for anything better. We'll go to the former starting running back, Bucky Irving, and he will get picked up and absolutely babied. Jeez. But he gets a yard. And then maybe a bench play. I'm not a big fan of bench plays because they don't normally work. But we'll see. Rome, end zone, 3. Oh, he almost had it. He almost had his 3rd. That was a tough one. That was a tough throw. Do I go for Terrence Ferguson? He caught it. Oh my God, T-Ferg. You are the GOAT. Man, he's so good. He's so good. Love it. And then we hand this to Braylon. Braylon got shut down immediately. Like they were in the backfield before I even finished my handoff. That's how quickly they got to the backfield there. That's literally insane. Marv, can I hit this? I can. Touchdown. Boom. A 4 touchdown lead is exactly what I wanted. I said that at the beginning of the video, or the beginning of the game, and we got the 4 touchdown lead that I wanted. Makes me happy. Because it makes me happy. And now we can kind of take the foot off and just run this game out. We don't need any more points. We don't need to throttle the Buffalo. We've already proven that we are the better team. And we can keep them winless, and we can grab a player from their team and move on to the USC Fighting Trojans. Yes, I know that's not their name. They're just the Trojans. But I like to call them the Fighting Trojans because I want to give them some personality. I could call them the Trojan Condoms if you want me to. Man, I've said slut and condom in this video. Crazy. This is Pac-12 After Dark, baby. Pac-12 After Dark. We're getting a little zesty up in here. We're getting a little spicy. Oh, that's a good throw from Shadur. That's a good throw from Shadur, and he breaks a couple tackles. What are we doing, you bozos? What are you doing? It's going to be a touchdown. Oh, my God. What are you doing? Just bring him down. Jimmy Horn Jr., who we mentioned earlier, that's insanity. What? Just tackle the dude. Oh, all right. Well, we've got ourselves a game. And now I can't take my foot off the brake or off the gas because we got to put up that 4-touchdown lead. So, got to score again. Got to score again. Whittington back to return. Does he have any room? He's got a gap. Whittington, oh, if you were just faster, you'd be gone. You'd be gone through that hole. It's not fast enough. Maserati Marv back on the field. He's had a decent day today. Him and Rome have been pretty good. Bucky Irving is wide. Okay, they covered him. I was going to say, he is booty cheek naked open. And Bo Nix able to run for a few yards, get up to the 37-yard line. Can I run some no huddle? No, I can't. Let's go for read option here. I completely screwed up the last read option. Hopefully I don't screw up this one. Nope. Hand it off to Braylon. That's a hold. It's a nasty pancake. But maybe a hold. And it is. So it's coming back. It's 2nd and 11 now. So all those yards that I just got on the run are completely negated by our new addition, Zion Nelson. Annoying. But he's learning the offense. He didn't know we were going to do read option there. That's a beautiful throw. Good job, Bosif. Bosif Nix is... He's dealing today. He's wheeling and he's dealing. He's not just wheeling, he's dealing too. Although I don't know. Oh, I got somebody open. I didn't see that for a second. It's Bucky Irving, the backup running back, former starter. He gets a nice carry or a nice run after the catch. Oh, God. Oh, God. You came in quick. Wow. I was just looking down the field. That's Slusher. That's the safety that we were talking about, possibly transferring to Oregon. But he was in the backfield super quick, so maybe he is a good player to grab. That safety blitz was lethal. Oh, that's going to be an interception. Oh, he dropped it, thank God. I should have just threw it away. I'm stupid. That never works in Madden, that play. And it wouldn't have on that one either. Do I have an open receiver here? Nope. I'm going to go to Braylon Allen. Turn up the field, Braylon. 3rd and 10. It's 4th and 3. Good tackle. Do I go for this again? They want me to, so obviously I'm going to. 3rd quarter coming to a close. Do I just go spacing here? Probably. Just go spacing. Roll out to the wrong side of the field. And throw it away and end the drive. That's basically what I just did right there. That's play-by-play. That's all right. We still got a 3-touchdown lead with 1 quarter to play. I feel like if I blow a 4-touchdown lead, then this series is over. It's over. I'm done. I may retire from football as well if I blow a 4-touchdown lead to a winless Colorado Buffalo team who we've been killing all day in 1 quarter. Well, 2 technically. But I don't believe that. I don't believe that's going to happen. I believe in the Shield. So let's get it done. Pick it. Easy. Travis Hunter against his former quarterback. He got it. He got it. Back on top. Good job, Travis. You've been kind of like doing nothing for like 3 episodes. But now you actually get an interception. And my eye itches like crazy. All right, let's hand this ball out to Braylon Allen. He gets nowhere. But that's okay, because at this point, we're just trying to run the clock down. Take down the clock. And take down the Buffalo. Let's go tight end attack. Tight end attack can be lethal if executed well, and it wasn't thrown a good ball. That was a bad ball from Bo. All right. 52-yard field goal for Camden Lewis. I believe in you, big dog. Not a lot of power, but perfect accuracy. Get it, Camden. Get it. I think that just doinked in. Did that doink in? It did. It doinked the good way. And we get a field goal from 53. I bet that would have went in no questions if I would have had actual good power on it, but I'm bad. And now we lead 31-7. So now I feel pretty confident. I feel pretty confident, especially because Shedeur has thrown 2 interceptions, one to his former teammate Travis Hunter. Maybe he can throw a third. I'd like that. I'd like that very much. We will see what happens. He's gonna go underneath. Good job. Kyrie Jackson was blanketing him. He was wearing him like a weighted blanket. 2nd and 8. Hunter's got his X Factor activated. It's zone hawk. Use it again, Hunter. Turn me into Travis Hunter. Why would I be the safety, Evan Williams? Doesn't make any sense. Oh, I could have picked that off again. Luckily, he didn't catch it, but still, I want another interception. Get to him. Get to him. There it is. He threw it away, but still, that's a punt. Unless they go for it. I guess it's possible. They are going to go for it. Down 31-7 in the 4th quarter makes sense. You have to. From the 27. He's going to fire it. It's going to be caught. He's wide open. He cooked our man. Evan Williams, the savior. Get him. He did. But he cooked the corner easily. He won immediately. Not good. Not ideal, I have to say. Especially on 4th down when they needed it. Shedeur across his body. Oh my God, that's an insane throw. The fact that he even threw that is crazy. The fact that he even threw that is insane. Across his body, back of the end zone. The audacity, the cojones to throw that football. They didn't get the 2-point conversion, but the cojones to throw that football is crazy, and he did it. He got it. Touchdown. I'm going to go onside kick here. I don't know if they will. They will. Okay, I figured they would because, I mean, you got to at this point, but you never know. And we do pick it up. Just go down, Franklin. Okay, perfect. 4 minutes to go, 31-13. They probably want me to run the ball, and they do. So we'll call up Bucky Irving and ask him to get the job done for us on 1st down. And Bucky will not do anything. Maybe even lose a yard. No, he got 1. Yikes, Bucky. You had some open room, and you didn't get anything. Kind of depressing. Braylon Allen. Broken tackle, but 3rd and 7. Not really working with a whole lot here. Mesh spot. Marv? Oh, I got hit on the throw. That would have been probably completed to Marv. That's unfortunate. And we will punt the football back, so a wasted drive, but I don't know. Did I waste enough time? I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. That was a decent punt, but I didn't get there quick enough. Didn't get there quick enough. Jimmy Horn, he cooked us on that one route. Got the touchdown. That's okay. This team's not good enough to come back and win this game. I can't possibly. I'm not bad. I'm not that bad. I'm bad. I'm real bad. But I'm not that bad to blow a 4-touchdown lead. I mean, are we serious? I mean, the receivers can't even catch the football. So I can't lose this game. It's not humanly possible to lose this football game. I will win it. Knock that incomplete. Why turn me into Travis Hunter? Do you have a thing against Travis Hunter where you won't let me turn into him? Please, turn me into him. I can do some real damage. All right, that one I couldn't. But still, I can do some real damage if you turn me into Travis Hunter, or at least turn me into the guy that's covering the ball. Not that difficult. Not asking for a whole lot. I'm not asking for a Monte Carlo. Yeah, I'm asking for the whole city, state, country of Monte Carlo? I don't know. I didn't say Siri. Stop it. I said city, not Siri. 3rd and 8. 31-13. Let's get this bread, brother. In the immortal words of RBT. He's going to run. I knew he was going to run. I missed the tackle. God, I'm so bad at this game. I missed the cut stick. I am just garbage at this game, man. Why do you guys like me? Good sack by Brandon Dorless, though. I'm surprised Shedeur didn't throw that football. Usually that happens. I wasn't even really paying attention. And I got him almost twice. See, that's what I expected, him to throw the football before I got him. Dorless starting to make an impact here. I think the right guard might be getting a little tired. Can't keep up with the X Factor Dorless. The 1st round pick, probably, in this year's draft. Oh, he's going to run. He ran right in my D tackle, but I missed him again. Good wrap up. 4th and 10. They're back to the original line of scrimmage on the play. Oh, that's to the corner. It's 1 foot. First down. Shadur Sanders is making some. They're going to review it, but it was completed. Oh, it was. Okay, I saw the arrow on our side for a second. Shadur Sanders is throwing some crazy balls, and they're getting completed, which is annoying. Good tackle by Manning. But the Buffalo are driving here. They are driving, and I don't like it. Into the end zone, through the uprights. That's 3 points. But it's out of bounds. Incomplete. 3rd down and 2 from the 9. With 1 minute and 6 seconds to go in the game. What will Colorado do here? Oh, it's going to be dropped. Incomplete. 4th and 2. Good coverage by Kyrie Jackson. You know what? It was the Donald Ducks. I think it was the Donald Ducks that got us this victory. 1 minute and 3. Can I switch this to a blitz real quick? Tommy Eichenberg, the quick thinking, the galaxy brain. I switched to the linebacker blitz at the last second, and the captain of the defense, Tommy Eichenberg, gets through the center and sacks Shadur Sanders to ice the game. That's the galaxy brain type stuff when you get me on the sticks. Braylon Allen will take it, and we will just kind of kneel probably, right? Or maybe run one more play. Let's just run one more play. And get out of Buffalo, Colorado. Why do I keep saying Buffalo? Get out of Colorado with another W, keeping Colorado winless on the season. And also, we're going to be taking a player. I don't know who that player is going to be that we're going to be taking, but we're going to be taking a player. So we got to think about it. Are we going to take that safety? Slusher. Hardly know her. Are we going to take that offensive lineman? We don't really need an offensive lineman. I guess we could move Zion Nelson into right guard. But we don't really need another offensive tackle. Or we could take a linebacker. They have a decent linebacker. We could take a corner, I guess, but we're already pretty solid at corner. I don't know. We're not going to take the punter. Not after he shanked that punt on the one time we saw him. Braylon Allen drills it, and that's going to be the ball game. 31-13, Oregon over Colorado. Another victory. That's 3 straight. I'm starting to get hot, ladies and gentlemen. I'm starting to get hot. I'm feeling myself a little bit here. 353 and 2 touchdowns for Shadur, but 289 and 4 touchdowns for Bo Nix. And they were all really in the first half. All right, another victory, another big W for the Juice. Makes me happy. Chop gets an upgrade. Nice to see. All right, but who are we going to take? Who are we going to take from Colorado? I don't know. I really don't know. This is a tough one. They've got some good players, but at positions we don't necessarily need. They've got Slusher, but he doesn't have a development trait. That's the I would take Slusher, but he doesn't have the... Like, if he had Superstar, absolutely. What's his stats look like? Because he was on that linebacker, or that safety blitz. 86 speed, 90 tackling. He looks like a very good athlete. You've got Travis J. Marvin Ham is an option, but he's not higher overall than any of the guys that we have, unfortunately. We could take Dylan Edwards, but that's 3 running backs. I don't really need that. Man, let's look at our team, I guess. What do we need besides a right guard? We don't need a quarterback, or at least we do, but we're not going to go for a quarterback other than Caleb Williams. We've got 2 running backs that are really good, and we're doing a nice kind of pace between the both of them. They don't have a receiver that I want. We could use an extra receiver over Trayshawn Holden. No disrespect. But I could use an extra receiver. But they don't really have one that I want. We don't need a tight end. We're good on that. Left tackle we're good with. Left guard we're good with. Center we're good with. Right guard is a need. I guess I can move Zion Nelson inside. That's the one thing I talked about. We don't need a left end. D tackle we need, but they don't have a D tackle. We don't need another edge rusher because we have Dorless. We have Funa and Abdul Carter, so we're good there. We have Eichenberg, so we're good on linebackers. And obviously we could use an extra corner. We have some pretty solid corners, but they don't have a corner that I want. And we have Evan Williams and Tysheem Johnson, so safety is pretty much good. We could use a better punter, but I don't want their punter. Not after he shanked that punt. So it looks like I'm going to go after... I'm probably going to go after the right tackle, Savion Washington. Because we'll just move Zion Nelson inside for right now and then be happy with that. So there's not really another player on this team that I want, or that in a position that we need. We don't need another corner. At least not an 89 overall. If I'm going to get another corner, it's going to be like a great corner. We don't need another outside linebacker because we have 2 really good ones. So he'd just be on the bench. We're not going to go after Shadur because we're going after Caleb Williams. Dylan Edwards we don't need. Another corner. Punter we're not going to go after. Linebackers and corners. They're all positions that we don't need except for the right tackle. So we're going to go after him. And then we will grab ourselves... Actually, I should probably give them guard as well, right? Yeah, I have 3 guards, so I should probably trade them a guard so I can move him into guard. So there we go. We transfer in Savion Washington to Oregon. He liked what he saw, and he comes to Oregon for a big game next episode against USC. Our one chance to grab Caleb Williams. They're 7-1. This is not going to be easy. It's a tandem breakout on the defense, which I'm assuming it's going to be Kyrie Jackson. And it's a breakout quarterback for Bo Nix. Oh, this is the episode of all episodes. This is the episode of all episodes. Craziness. All right, so we're going to switch that. We're going to have Zion Nelson kick over to guard. And then our offensive line will be good for right now. Unless we come up against a team that has obviously better offensive linemen. But we'll do that. Washington will start at right tackle, and then Zion will go into guard. Offensive line's looking good. Bo Nix could go up to X Factor. That's a possibility. But I like what I'm seeing from this team right now. We're starting to build some chemistry. And Caleb Williams is on the table. 7-1. And obviously they're not in our division, so we don't play them more than once. We only play them one time. Caleb Williams next episode. Oh, I want you so bad, Caleb. I really do. You're one of the best quarterbacks overall-wise in this game. I want you on my team, big dog. I do. You're the guy. I mean, we could go for like Dorian Singer or Kalen Bullock. No. I'm going for Caleb. I'm going for Caleb. He's only normal development? Caleb Williams? I can't have that. I gotta change him just for that. He's got to be at least superstar. I got to change it. This may hurt my game against him, but he's got to be at least superstar. It's Caleb freaking Williams. Are you kidding me? All right, so superstar quarterback versus superstar quarterback. This is a good team. I can see why they're 7-1. We have some history with this team. Taj Washington, if you know, you know. I don't think they have the other guy that we liked. Did they? No, he's not here anymore. I think he transferred, actually. I think he actually messaged me on TikTok because he saw... What was his name? I apologize. If you see this video, I apologize. I forget your name. But you saw one of my... He saw one of my my TikToks about the Juice Road to Glory where I was like hyping him up and I was throwing him the football a lot. And he actually messaged me and said, hey, that's me. And that's awesome. I thought that was pretty cool. So I forget his name. If you guys remember, that'd be awesome. But I can't remember his name. I apologize. But we have a lot of history with this USC squad. And it's going to be a crazy showdown in the next episode. USC, Oregon. It's a crazy matchup. There's a breakout quarterback scenario for Bo Nix. There's a tandem breakout on the defense for probably Kyrie Jackson, I would assume, since he had the pick against Shadur in the end zone. It's going to be wild. You do not want to miss the next episode. If you enjoyed this one, though, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.